Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cosmic Peek, where we take a peek into the cosmos. For today's reading, we are going to be finding out who's been lurking on your social media. We're going to be looking at who it is, why they're doing it, and any actions they may be planning to take in the future regarding your relationship. There are three piles to choose from today. Pile one are these blue sunglasses. Pile two are these yellow tinted sunglasses. And pile three are these darker grayish tinted sunglasses. Take your time, choose the one that resonates or calls to you, and see you in your piles. Hey, pile one, for those who chose the blue tinted sunglasses, this is your reading. First, let's find out who has been lurking on your social media. You guys got the Death card, Five of Swords in reverse, the World, Six of Swords, and the Page of Swords. I'm immediately being drawn to the Five of Swords in reverse, and it's immediately making me think that you may have had some disagreement or falling out with this person. Five represents conflict, and the fact that it's in reverse is just not giving a good vibe to it. So, this person is someone you could have bad history with, or there could have been an ending with the Death card here, bad transformation. This person could be a transformative person, but honestly, from I'm getting like a sneaky vibe with the swords here, with the Six of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Five of Swords in reverse. I don't normally get that vibe, but right now it feels like this person could be manipulative or a gaslighter, someone who's good with their words, someone who's sneaky, someone who could have left you in the dust in a way, or that's how they want to come off, like they are easy to leave people behind. They could be hurtful with their words, very cold, distant, kind of serious vibe. With the World, this person could have had a lot of lessons, major cycles. This person could be older or just have an older kind of vibe to them, like more serious. They don't really joke around much. They're kind of cold with their words and their demeanor, distant, scorpionic with the Death card here that represents Scorpio. So they could be mysterious, hidden. They could have had a lot of secrets or still have a lot of secrets. With the World that represents Saturn energy, so Capricorn or Aquarius, or one of the fixed signs, so Scorpio again, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, or Aquarius. Yeah, this person could be very fixed. They could want it their way, very serious, kind of catty as well. Like I said, manipulative. It's not giving really good vibes. This person could be toxic. Yeah, I'm not getting a lot of good vibes from them. It's mainly just very serious, manipulative, very careful with their words, and they could lie or they could just say things in a way that you would take it differently. Like they know they're coming across differently than they are supposed to, but they just don't care because they're sneaky and hidden like that. Next, let's look at your guys' relationship. This is the Six of Wands, the King of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Moon, and the Queen of Wands. You could be in communication with this person with the Knight of Swords in the middle, um, but that's only for a few of you. I feel like most of you, this person is just watching you heavily to the point where it's kind of a problem, maybe even obsessively, or they're addicted to like watching you or knowing your next move. With the Six of Wands, I feel like that's how they see you. Like you're in your era of winning in life. You could be getting a lot of recognition or accolades. Maybe you're getting a lot of attention and they don't like it. And the King of Cups, I'm paying attention to the expression on the King of Cups' face. I've never um, felt that it was like a malicious kind of look the King of Cups has, but in this reading, it looks kind of scary, honestly. Like this person does not have good energy. So if this could be like an ex or something, possibly that kind of got addicted to you, or there was a situation where you guys had a falling out, but this person is still not over you and they watch you intently. Even the Knight of Swords is rushing towards the moon, and I'm seeing in the moon there's a person with their back turned, and it's like they're keeping an eye on you and they're viewing you as this Queen of Wands, which is a similar energy to the Six of Wands, this very confident, um, beautiful, celebratory person, but they're just like keeping an eye on you. And King of Cups represents Scorpio, which can represent kind of addictive energy as well. So yeah, this person is just heavily watching you, maybe looking at your pictures. Now, I don't think this person is interacting with your social media though. So this person may not be commenting, they may not be liking anything or interacting at all, but they're watching. Because with King of Cups and the Scorpio energy, actually three times, because with the world that can represent Scorpio, King of Cups represents Scorpio, and death does too. That's a very secretive, hidden energy, even with the moon, very hidden energy. And I feel like this person is just like really creeping. They don't want you to know. If this isn't an ex or someone who you were romantically involved in, this could be a friend, I guess, but this friend does not have good energy. They are like watching you. It kind of feels like they want to be you in a way, like they're jealous of your recognition. They feel like they should have it. If you're in communication with this person and this person is being really nice to you or acting like everything is fine, they're being fake. They're lying. They're putting up a front because this person is like, honestly, it's kind of stalkerish. It's not a good energy that they're in. So if you know who this person is, I would watch them if I were you, not tell them everything, stay away from them. If this is an ex, they could have changed, but it doesn't feel like it to me. It feels like they're still very manipulative, secretive, hidden. They have their own agenda. Um, Next, let's look at why they're looking at your social media. You guys got the Sun in Leo with Fortune, really exemplifies that Six of Wands energy. Also, exaltation with Moon in Taurus, Venus in Virgo with discrimination, Mercury in Sag with discovery, and Moon in Virgo with order. So, with Fortune and exaltation, this person could feel like um, the only reason why you're at such a high place right now is because of them. Like they feel like they brought you to this high place of recognition. Like they feel like they're partially or mainly, they're the main reason why you're getting the recognition and the accolades right now and you're getting all this attention. They feel like it's because of them. And so they're watching you with this like icky energy. Like it's not good. Sorry if you don't want to hear this, but yeah, so they're just like watching you to keep an eye on you. If this is an ex and you have other people on your social media, they're like judging your choices and the people you're with, and they're kind of comparing themselves to the person and making it seem like they're way better than the person you're currently with. They're being very discriminatory, and they could be like, "Oh, pile one is with them, well, I have better this, and I was a better partner or whatever." And if this is a friend or an ex-friend, they could just be judging you specifically, like nitpicking and, oh, that shirt that they're wearing is ugly or whatever. It's just really negative energy. And with discovery here, they just want to keep tabs on you, like discover what you're up to, look at the people you're around, look at what you're doing, look at what you're wearing, look at how you're acting. It's like they want to keep tabs on you with order. They want to have everything in order. They want to know your every move, every person you're interacting with, romantically or platonically, familially. Like they're keeping tabs on you. And the thing is, if you talk to this person or if you met with them, you wouldn't even know, because they're so like secretive and catty and manipulative. They would act like they don't know what's going on even though they've been keeping tabs on you. like with the utmost intention of knowing everything that's going on in your life. They really are just like obsessed. Like this is a very obsessed, and it's just a very negative energy that they're not even like, they're like jealous in a way. So if it's an ex, they're jealous of either how well you're doing without them, or they're jealous of the person you're with. And if this is a friend or an ex-friend, they're just jealous of your status and the attention you're getting. They feel like they should get it, and they feel like the only reason you're getting it now is because of them, which is weird, but that's how they're feeling. And they're mainly just lurking on your social media to keep up tabs so they know what's going on, who you're with, what you're doing, things like that. Next, let's look at their actions towards you. So if they're going to talk to you, or any future actions or plans they have. You guys got the King of Swords, the Devil in reverse, the Ace of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. So I can totally see them as this King of Swords energy. Um, King of Swords represents someone who can be intelligent but very cold and calculated. And I feel like that is a great depiction of them as a person, very serious, very cold, very distant, someone who acts like they don't care or has no emotions, but they're really like manipulative. And with the Devil in reverse, the Devil is a very obsessed, addicted, darker energy, especially in reverse. So I feel like their actions and intentions are to still lurk and be very obsessed and just think about you and want to know your every move. With the Ace of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, they may come forward and try to talk to you if you're in a no contact situation right now. I could definitely see them trying to come in and like offer you something. So if this is an ex, they're like trying to get back into your life, try to act like their emotions are there, or they have, they've changed in some way. It honestly doesn't feel like they have changed too much, but that's the energy that they could be coming at you with, especially with the Ace of Cups. I'm looking at the cup with the W on it, and it's reminding me of this book I read when I was younger called City of Bones, Immortal Instruments. And there was a specific part in the book where there was a ring that had a letter on it, and the character didn't know the background of his family. And so this manipulative guy named Valentine told him that it was an M and it stood for Morgenstern, which is the manipulative guy's last name. And he was trying to say that the boy was his son, when in reality that was not the case and it was a complete lie. Your person gives the vibes of Valentine Morgenstern. So if you have watched the movie Mortal Instruments City of Bones, or you read the book, that's kind of the vibe that they give. Also with the Ace of Cups, and that the token that the bird has, that they're putting it into the cup, is reminding me of someone who's like tossing a coin into a fountain to try to make a wish. I feel like this person desires you like heavily. Either if they're friends, they desire to be you, or they desire to get back in your circle in some way, and that's what they're planning to do. And even with the Three of Pentacles, that's a like a communicative community vibe of working with people. So I feel like they want to work with you in some way, so they could come back into your life and try to make an excuse of, oh, they don't want to be in a relationship with you, they just want to talk, or they just want to work on a business deal, or they may even offer a romantic relationship. um, and but you're on like a higher level than them with this pedestal, and they see that, but they're just kind of in denial and thinking that you're only there because of them and you don't deserve it. Again, really negative energy. It's like they want to come in as this like knight in shining armor. They want to be on the same level that they see you at, and so they're going to do whatever it takes to get there, or to get back in your inner circle. Again, I don't suggest going along with that, because the energy I'm feeling, it just feels very, again, manipulative, negative. Like they have their own agenda. They're for themselves only. But, you have free will. You make your own decisions, but the energy here is just not good. Next, I pulled some characteristics for this person. This person could be serious, like I said. Yeah, that King of Swords, um, like cold, distant energy. Yep, mentally strong. Also matches that King of Swords energy too. This person could have a small waist, or maybe you do, and they're jealous of that. If they're like an ex friend or something, maybe they view that on you, and that's another thing that they're jealous of, or they could have a small waist themselves. They could be 5'5" to 5'8" in height. They could have a flat stomach, or maybe that's something you have that they desire, that they're jealous of. This person could be a painter, but honestly, I'm hearing like painting lies. Like I feel like this person is a very good liar, and they will like paint up a picture. Like this person is not someone who gets caught easily in lies. They may lie often, but they do it so well that they don't get caught. So you would think that they're being honest, but in reality they're lying. They like cover all their bases when they do lie, so you would never know. This person could have a mustache and beard. They could have a lean body that goes with a flat stomach, or again, maybe that's something you have that they're jealous of. They could have an accent. I'm also thinking of lisp, though. They may have a lisp or something like that. They could have a thin nose, and they could be poor, but I'm also hearing poor mouth. I feel like this person is just not nice, especially with talking. I feel like they're very direct, and they will try to like tear someone down or gaslight them, make it seem like they're crazy. They could cuss also. Um, I also wrote down some channeled messages before I pulled the cards. Some songs came up. So Blue by Sir featuring Jill Scott. That's kind of about someone who's in an on and off again relationship with someone, but every time they go back, it's still at the same stage that it was. So this could be someone that you previously dated, maybe on again, off again relationship, and they're sad about it still. Also, Batman came up, which is interesting, but I think it's representative of them being like secretive and hidden, like Batman is, like that scorpionic, darker energy. They're kind of stealthy, sneaky. Another song that came up is No Police by Doja Cat, which in the song she talks about like kind of doing illegal stuff but without getting caught. She says like all these bars and no police. I'm seeing that as this person maybe doing like bad things or even illegal things but just not getting caught, and that could be as simple as them lying and not getting caught, like I said earlier. They have this dark energy to them. I feel like there's something like that they want to say, but they're like holding it back, or there's some action that they want to take, but they've been repressing it. Ring the Alarm by Beyonce is another song that came up. And I feel like that is them being jealous. If you're in a relationship and they see you with the other person, that's them like getting angry and upset about it. And tension is also a word that came up. I feel like this person is just very upset in regards to you. I even if you're alone, like they just dislike how happy and content you are without them. And if you're with someone else, they are upset that they get to have you when, they don't, or you block them out or whatever. Um, I wrote down, I feel like this could be an ex that is jealous of what they had in the past with you, and especially if they think that you are with someone else. And I feel like they could be a stalker in some way. Like they're like it may go further than just them lurking on your social media. Like they are really trying to keep tabs on you. If you guys know the same people, they could be asking other people what you're doing, who you're talking to, you know, who you're with, just really negative energy. I also picked a charm for each group, and you guys got the camera, which is interesting because this is about social media. So that just confirms that they really do look at your pictures or what you post often. But also, if you knew this person well in the past, or even if not, I feel like this person could have pictures of you themselves, so not from social media, or maybe they're screenshotting your pictures from social media and they just like obsessively look at it. It's like really negative energy. Like I'm saying, like if this person is trying to come back into your life, I suggest staying away from them, not getting in their energy, because even if they're putting up this front like they've changed and everything is good, their energy does not feel like that. Their energy still feels excuse me, their energy still feels really negative, really manipulative, stalker vibes. This person is not it. So that's up to you what you want to do. Like I said, you have free will, but that's who is stalking your social media right now, or lurking. See, I keep saying stalking, and this is just supposed to be lurking. I feel like this person is such a stalker. They're so into you, like, oh my gosh. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed. Stay safe and see you guys next time. Bye, pile one. Hey, pile two, for those who chose the yellow tinted sunglasses, this is your reading. First, let's look into who is lurking on your social media. You guys got the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Hanged One, the Star, Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. This person has really good energy. I can feel it already. They could be a Sag, possibly, or just someone who's really optimistic with the Knight of Wands over here. They could be very happy go lucky. Again, that's similar to Sag energy and Ten of Cups energy. This person could be um, dreamy with the Hanged One here. They could fantasize a lot, maybe even fantasize about you, which is why they lurk on your social media. Especially with the Star too, they could see you as their like dream person, dream partner. I'm wondering if some of you are even in a relationship with this person already. That would be interesting. That would be good. I mean, if you're in a relationship with them and they're looking at your social media often, that means that they're still really into you, which would be good. But I'm saying that because of the counterpart energy here. First of all, with the Ten of Cups, that's one of the happiest cards of the deck, especially when it comes to relationships. And you have counterparts here with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. And with the Star energy, it's like they see you as a star. They could see you as a queen or a king, someone who matches them very well. This person could be balanced really well, masculine and feminine. They could have an equal balance. So this is someone who would be open to receiving and open to giving. They're not selfish. They're very happy, very fun, exciting, optimistic, um, inspirational, or they could be inspired a lot by people and things. This is someone who is fun and exciting, but still grounded. Like it's not to the point where it's delusional. Their fantasies aren't too delusional. They still can be grounded, or they can fantasize, but then realize that that is just mental energy. And they know that that doesn't mean that what's happening in their mind is happening in reality. They have a good balance and grasp of what is actually happening in reality. Next, let's look at the relationship between you and this person lurking on your social media. You guys got the Nine of Coins, Ten of Cups again. Some of you are definitely already in a relationship with this person, and this person is just so in love with you that they just will look at your social media a lot. You guys also got the Lovers, so yeah. The Star again. This person, they like you a lot. But then you guys also got the Eight of Swords, okay? So for some of you, you're in a relationship with this person and that's who's lurking on your social media. With the Ten of Cups, with the Lovers, with a Star, this person just views you as like a god or a goddess, like their perfect counterpart, even in the way that they're embracing in the three cards. It's a lot of like loving energy. So you guys are definitely on good terms. Whether you're in a relationship with this person or not, you don't have any like bad blood or bad energy. This isn't an ex. Um, if it is an ex, then it's someone who you didn't end on bad terms with. maybe like wrong timing. That's the only way I could see this being an ex, if it was like right person, wrong timing. But there's no bad blood, no one cheated, no one, there's no negative energy here. Some of you could be friends with this person, but if you are, you guys are really good friends, or there's just really good energy between you guys. Now, like I said, some of you are already in a relationship with this person, and for others of you who are not, this person is like wishing and hoping on a star that you will notice them, that you guys will somehow end up together. And that's why this Eight of Swords is here. So if you're in a relationship with this person, I don't feel like the Eight of Swords is directed towards you and the person that's lurking on your social media. But if you're not in a relationship, I feel like this Eight of Swords is just showing that there's some trapped, stagnant energy there. So if this person is a friend or an acquaintance of some kind and they are not with you but they want to be, that's them being in this like trapped energy of thinking about being with you but not being able to actually be in a relationship with you. This person is like in love with you whether you're in a relationship or not. The feelings are so strong here for the attraction, for, and it's not even just on a superficial visual level. It's like they really love you as a person, energetically, your intention, your aura. It's like everything about you. You're like their dream person, the person that if they like wrote down on paper what they wanted in a person, it would be you. Um, this person is really into you. um, but yeah, so the relationship, it could be that they are friends with you, or if they're not friends with you, you guys have to be in some sort of communication or knowing each other somewhat, because the energy is too strong here for them to be like some random person or someone you met like once or something like that, unless this is like love at first sight or something like that. But this feels more like you guys have met multiple times. You guys have talked multiple times. You guys know each other on a deeper level than just a stranger or just some random person across the world looking at your social media. It doesn't feel like that. This person knows you to some extent. And next, let's look at why they're lurking on your social media. You guys got inspiration with Mercury in Pisces, vision with Sun in Pisces, moon in Cancer with friendship, Venus in Scorpio with secrets, Saturn in Gemini with concentration. With secrets, they could, if you guys are friends or acquaintances, they could be hiding a secret from you that they like you. Maybe they're just trying to come off as friends, but in reality, it's more than that, and they just don't want you to know for some reason. It may be beneficial for you guys just to only be friends right now and nothing more. But as to why they lurk on your social media, you're like a muse to them in a way. So if this person has like some creative hobby, maybe they're into music, maybe they're a painter or a sculptor or something like that, you inspire them in some way. Even if they don't have a creative hobby, maybe they like going to your social media just to look at pictures, and you inspire them to keep going throughout the day. Especially if you're in a relationship with this person, maybe looking at your face on social media like brightens their day, to where, if they're having a bad day, they just look at you and then their day is brightened, and that's why they do it so often. But there's definitely, especially with this vision card and the way that all of the beings on here are looking with their eyes. This person probably looks at your social media a lot. Um, with concentration, it could even be that maybe they're trying, when they're trying to concentrate and their brain is too like jumbled or they're too stressed, looking at your social media calms them in some way. And you just give them good vibes, that they feel like a friendly warm energy from you, that it allows their stress to kind of dissipate and go away. Also, with the Eight of Swords earlier and the secrets, There may be some specific reason why they can't confess that they have feelings for you. Maybe they're worried that you might reject them, or they're worried about something possibly going wrong, or it could be that because earlier you guys got the king king and queen of pentacles, maybe you're in a relationship or they are in a relationship, which is why they can't come forward and say that they have feelings for you and that they like to look at your social media and stuff like that. It could be because, that obviously wouldn't be okay. That would be cheating on someone's part, and it would just cause a lot of chaos and bad relationship dynamics between somebody. So they just keep it to themselves. But they definitely lurk to feel inspired, to, feel that warm energy that they feel when they're around you or near you. Next, let's look at if they have any future plans on expressing this to you or their future actions towards you. You guys got the Six of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. I definitely feel like this person would eventually express to you how they feel. If not to you, they're definitely talking to someone about you. So maybe a friend that you guys both share in common, and they're, getting some advice on how to approach you, or if they should say something or if they shouldn't. But with the Six of Swords, that's a moving energy from like turbulent, chaotic waters to more calm, clear waters. Clear waters represent like honesty, openness, clarity. So, excuse me, they could be eventually deciding to be open and honest about their feelings, especially with the Eight of Wands. That shows communication. It shows fast, impulsive communication. So it could even be that maybe this person has been hiding it for a while. That one day when it's just like too much for them, they just impulsively blurt out that they're into you or that they like you more than they're letting on. Knight of Swords is also a very communicative, fast, impulsive, quick uh, communication energy. Page of Pentacles typically talks about offering someone something, so they could maybe come with an offering of some sort when they do explain that they have feelings for you. And King of Wands energy is a very extroverted, showy energy as well. So all of the cards are just showing that they most likely are going to come forward in some sort of way towards you. But if not, they're definitely talking about you to someone else, telling that person, a friend or family member, how they feel about you, what they should do, how they should go about the situation. Next, I have some characteristics of this person. So we got open book, which is interesting because with secrets here, um, secrets, they're keeping the secret, but if they're an open book, maybe you can sort of tell that they are into you, or if you're in a relationship or if they're in a relationship, it could be that the partner could tell. So like, let's say you're in a relationship with someone now, and this is your friend. Your partner could be like, hey, Johnny seems a little bit too nice to you, too into you, or Abigail seems like she's flirting with you. And you're like, no, they're just, a friend, or that's just how they are. Someone would be able to tell probably that this person has more feelings than they're letting on. You guys also got big ears, so they could have big ears, but I'm also seeing that as this person could be nosy. Like they could know a lot or keep their ears open, especially in regards to information about you. So again, if you guys share a mutual friend or something, they could be always having their ears open to hear any new information about you. Also got pointy nose. It's making me think of Pinocchio with open book and pointy nose, because you know how Pinocchio, when he lies, his nose grows, and so it's obvious like when he's lying. That could be the same for this person, especially with Knight of Wands energy. Sagittarians typically don't lie too much. They're pretty blunt and open and honest. So there could be something, a characteristic, like a tell that this person has when they lie. Excuse me. So maybe like, I don't know, they like scratch their arm or like scratch their eyebrow or cough or something when they know that they're being kind of facetious or not really being as open and honest as they feel. You guys also got police officer. So maybe this person is a police officer, or I'm also seeing that as a characteristic of a police officer being protective. So this person could be protective over you or just protective over people and things that they care about in general. You guys also got creative. I could totally see that with the Knight of Wands energy and the water energy with the Neptunian energy of the Hanged One and the Pisces energy. So this person, and earlier I said they could have like a hobby or something, right? And you're their muse or something like that. So this person could be creative. This person could be secure. That's what I was saying earlier with the pinnacle energy. Like, even though there's cups here and water energy and they may daydream and fantasize, they're still secure and grounded enough to realize what is actually happening in reality. You guys also got sad girl. So this person could be a girl, or that could be how they like to express themselves. Also, I look at it as energy. So girl would be feminine energy. So this person could um, have a lot of feminine energy. Earlier, I talked about they may have a balance of masculine and feminine. So this person could be really open with their emotions typically. They don't mind being vulnerable. With sad, though, it could be that they're sad that they're not with you, or sad that they can't express how they feel, or they could just be someone who's naturally kind of gloomy. I don't feel like they have a gloomy personality, though. I think that they're just possibly sad because they can't express how they feel towards you. Sorry about the phone ringing. Next, you guys got green eyed. So this person could have green eyes. Also, I'm seeing that as possibly jealous or like envious. So, again, if you're in a relationship with someone else, they could be envious and jealous of the person you're with and the relationship that you have, and wishing that it was them that you were with. Sorry about the phone again. I'm taking those phone ringing as confirmation of what I was saying. So, I think the phone rang when I said they may be envious of the person you're with if you're dating someone, and with, I think it was with sad girl, that they may be sad that they can't express how they feel. So maybe those are really accurate for most of you. You guys also got excuse me, nice hands. This person could have nice hands. You guys got asexual. I did channeled messages before, pulling the cards for each group, and I don't fully agree with the asexual. I think that it's them trying to convince themselves that they're not attracted to you in that way. I think that's them trying to convince themselves, like maybe when they're looking at your social media or whatever, and they're like, oh, they're not into me, or oh, they're dating someone else. I can't look at them that way. Because in the channeled messages, I think it was your group that got the spicier songs. So yeah, I think that's them trying to convince themselves that they're not attracted to you in that way, and they're trying to convince themselves that you guys are just like friends or acquaintances, or you're off limits. um, you guys also got long neck. So this person could have a long neck. And for the channeled messages, you guys got you guys got the most like words and stuff. So there was a couple songs. One of the songs was Breathless by Austin Mills and Alina Baraz. That song talks about feeling breathless when, when someone walks in the room or whatever. So I'm taking that as that's how they feel when they see you, maybe when they're looking at your social media, or when they see you in person, if you guys do. Um, Words like love, heart, emotions, fun also came out. I feel like that's a good representation of this person and how they feel towards you. Like, it felt really lovey, and like they have a lot of emotions for you, which makes sense with the Ten of Cups, the star, um, the counterpart energy. I also wrote down one sided, or like one person is more rigid than the other. So, again, if you're friends or something like that, like there's an energy of them not being able to have you for some sort of reason. Either one of you is in a relationship, or maybe they feel like you're not into them and they would get rejected. I also wrote down right in front of you, but you have to look. So I feel like this person may not be someone who easily comes to mind, but if you really look around in your inner circle, this could even be like a friend of your partner's. So maybe not your friend, but maybe one of your partner's friends, your boyfriend or girlfriend's friends, and they're feeling this way towards you, which is why they can't express it, obviously, right? Because then they would be hurting their friend and messing with your relationship and their relationship. So, um, you may have to like look around a little bit to really figure out who this person is that's been lurking on your social media. Also, I wrote down lightheaded, tachycardia. So it's like their heart speeds up, their heart starts pumping faster, either when your name is brought up or when you come around. They could get lightheaded. I also wrote down eyes closed, heart open, which makes sense with the watery energy here. I feel like this person is very, they feel a lot of emotions. Um, Also, something borrowed or not belonging to them. So, again, you could be in a relationship and that's why they're like, oh, they're off limits. Or maybe if you're not in a relationship now, maybe you were in a past relationship with one of their friends and they're seeing that as off limits. Like, oh, I use a term, you can't smash the homie. Like, you can't date someone who your friend dated in the past, even if it's over, even if the feelings are gone. It's just kind of off limits. Um, Another song you guys got was Dance With Me by 112 and Peaches and Cream by 112. Those are the spicier songs I was talking about. Um, Also, I don't know if you guys know the show Big Time Rush, but I watched it when I was younger. And there's this one like sound effect that they use. It was like oh, like it's basically like oh, but in a more singy song fashion. Of course, they sing it better than I just did, but it gave the vibe that there's like something dangerous or bad about possibly approaching you, which makes sense again if you're in a relationship or if they feel like they're going to get rejected in some way. And I also wrote, kind of felt like pile two was dating someone or something, which is why this person lurks and doesn't approach. So, yeah, from the beginning, before I even pulled out any cards, it felt like they couldn't fully come forward for some reason, possibly because you're in a relationship, they're in a relationship, you guys are friends, or you dated someone that they are friends with, something like that. I also pulled a charm for each group, and you guys got this little Volkswagen van. And looking at it, it makes me think of the character from Cars, Fillmore, who I don't remember which Cars movie he was in, but he was a Volkswagen van, and he's kind of calm, kind of hippie-ish. I don't know if your person or this person is kind of hippie-ish or down to earth or just go with the flow. Um, Fillmore also got, oh, he's also like light green, and you guys got green eyed. Yeah, so maybe this person has, and I also did the pen that I used is kind of like teal greenish, so maybe that color is significant in some way, but also Fillmore, he kind of got accused of like changing out the oil for the car. And when he was explaining that he didn't do it, it was like such a long explanation that you're kind of like, is he lying? So, and earlier I said like this person is like Pinocchio, right? They may have a tell, like when they're spreading the truth a little bit or they're lying, it's like they may have a tell where you're like, I know you're not telling the truth. So maybe it is kind of obvious at some point that this person likes you and you're able to tell. Maybe not right now, but sometime in the future, possibly. And that's what I see for you, pile two. This person seems so sweet. Honestly, their energy is nice, so lovely, such a difference compared to pile one's energy. But hopefully you enjoyed. See you guys next time. Bye, pile two. Hey, pile three, for those who chose the dark gray, black tinted glasses, this is your reading. First, let's find out who is lurking on your social media. You guys got the High Priestess, the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Empress. With the Empress, they could have Taurus or Libra prominent placement in their chart. With the High Priestess, this person could be kind of secretive or hidden, or which would make sense of why they're lurking on your social media, I guess. But it feels like it's not just in regards to you, but in general, this person may like to keep things under wrap. They don't like people in their business. They're not open for everyone to know what's going on in their life. They kind of make moves hidden. It could be spiritual also with the High Priestess. And the two sevens here, Seven of Wands and Seven of Pentacles. Seven represents spirituality, so they could be very spiritual. The High Priestess represents the moon, so they could have a prominent moon placement or aspect, or maybe their moon is in Taurus or Libra. This could be someone who's patient. They don't mind waiting. They're good at waiting. They could be very physically beautiful with the Empress here. They could be emotional, possibly with the Ace of Cups, or at least open to emotion. So this probably isn't someone who represses their emotions too much, but they're open to it. They could have a lot of self-love also with the Ace of Cups and the Empress. There's some aspect that is hidden though. I feel like either this person really just doesn't want you to know who they are, or that's just their energy in general. They don't like people in their business. With the Seven of Wands, there's like a resistant energy, but also an energy of this person is not like a pushover. This person is someone who will either retaliate immediately if someone does something wrong to them, or they will sit back and be patient because they know like the universe has their back. Karma will come back and get revenge on whoever needs it, right? Because they're patient in that spiritual energy. So this person, they don't seem too um, they don't seem like someone who's too into conflict or altercation, but they are protective of themselves. And if someone comes for them, they will try to protect themselves in some way, or again, just wait it out because they know the universe will take care of the person who is trying to cause them harm. Next, let's look at your relationship with this person, if you know them or not. You guys got the Hermit, Two of Coins, the Six of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. As far as your relationship, I feel like you may not know this person that well. This, with the Hermit energy, there's again some level of being hidden, as you can see with the Hermit being in the cloak here, and their back turned. And even the way that the Queen of Cups is protecting the cup, and the Queen of Swords has this very defensive demeanor as well. So you may not know this person that well, or you may know this person from childhood with the Six of Cups. Like you guys may have met when you were children, and maybe they've been keeping tabs on you over time. And that's why it's kind of, excuse me, hard for you to figure out who this person is. I feel like this person wouldn't be obvious, especially with the way the crow is like perched on the window, and the two children in the depiction here are not paying the crow any attention. um it's like they can't see the crow, so I feel like you wouldn't be able to tell who this person is. You also may have helped this person at some point, or maybe they helped you, with the Two of Coins as well, like balance something out, and the Six of Cups is also giving the vibe of helping. So maybe, like, let's say you work with this person and you like drop something and they picked it up for you, or they were struggling with a printer and you know, helped them, or maybe the code that they were putting in to open the door wasn't working and you helped them, or vice versa. Excuse me. But definitely that's how you could know this person as well, maybe through work, or through childhood. One of you helped the other. Again, there's this like protective energy of them not wanting their identity to be known with the Queen of Cups and Queen of Swords. Queen of Cups is normally a very open energy, but the depiction here of her covering the cup and like trying to be protective of it. Um, and the Queen of Swords' natural demeanor is very cold, distant, protective. So I feel like this person doesn't want to give up too much about their relationship with you and who they are, but there's Virgo energy here, Cancer energy, Libra energy again with the Queen of Swords. So that's double Libra because the Empress earlier had Libra. Yeah, this person is not too keen on you knowing who they are. And even in the channeled messages I wrote before pulling any cards is in pencil, and the other two groups are in pen. I'm just not realizing that. So it's like there's some aspect of them that they want to erase from your knowledge. Like they don't want you to know who they are and to figure it out. That's pretty interesting. Okay. Um Next, let's find out why they're lurking on your social media. You got the Sun in Taurus with acquisition, more Taurus energy. Venus in Leo with affair. Moon in Sagittarius with optimism. Jupiter in Cancer with speculation. And Mercury in Taurus with resistance. I'm noticing the kids here, or they look like young people on the affair card and the baby or angel flying in optimism. So some of you definitely met this person when you were younger. Sorry, my phone is ringing. Okay, I'm back. I'm taking that phone call as a confirmation of what I was saying. So maybe a lot of you do know this person through childhood or you met when you were younger. That could be for a lot of you. With acquisition, this person could see you as someone of high caliber, maybe very beautiful. Maybe you seem like you have everything together. You seem like you're in a high status of some sort, maybe financially, maybe just in general. Maybe your energy just feels very high to them, or they just see you as very physically beautiful in general. With affair, maybe for some of you, I'm not feeling for too many, but maybe a very select few of you had an affair with this person. That's not to say that you cheated on someone else, but maybe you guys had like a fling or a situationship kind of energy, and this person is just not over you yet, or they just still think you're so beautiful that they want to continue to look at you. So when they may not come forward, that could be another reason why they're so secretive, is because they don't want to come off as being like interested, or maybe they're afraid of rejection because of a past situation that happened. So they just keep it to themselves. Also, with speculation and the I feel like they just really like to look at you. Honestly, I feel like that's what it is. They find you very beautiful, very desirable, someone who has their ish together. um, Maybe they like your energy as well with optimism. Maybe your social media seems very bright, light, and optimistic, and they use it when they're down. They like go to your page and will like look at you or something like that. But with this resistance card, that's interesting. You guys may not be talking right now because it's Mercury in Taurus, which is pretty stubborn. And it could also be, like I said, that they don't want to express to you excuse me, that they're into you, or that they still desire some kind of connection with you. So they're being very resistant, and the best way that they could, see you is through your social media, which is why they lurk. Maybe they're trying to keep tabs on you, but not talk to you directly. So it's like a more passive, indirective way about keeping up, like with what's going on in your life. And that energy, that would also make sense if you guys are childhood friends or something like that. They don't want to be too forward and come across like they're coming on to you, so they just lurk anyways in the shadows to see what's going on, who you're talking to, if you're dating anyone, what you've been up to, that kind of energy. Next, let's see if they have any future plans of talking to you or making it known that they lurk or that they're interested. You guys got the Five of Wands, the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Hierophant, the Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Three of Cups. So I'm seeing no. They don't really have any plans of coming towards you, at least in a romantic aspect. Maybe friend wise with the Three of Cups here. So I see them like fighting the urge to come forward and express anything further than friends. With the Five of Wands, it's a very conflict energy, fighting energy. So they could be fighting the way they feel, especially with that resistance card earlier with Mercury in Taurus. It's like them fighting the words that they want to say. But the Seven of Swords is all about deceit and secrecy, trickery. So I definitely see them trying to keep it hidden from you. That would definitely explain why the Hermit was coming out and why they feel so resistant to say anything, so protective of their energy. Like they really excuse me, don't want you to know. Um, with the Hierophant, that's more Taurus energy. Yeah, I don't feel like if there was a meeting or something, they would definitely try to keep it as like friendly, cordial, nothing more. Because with the Ten of Wands in reverse, I feel like it would be burdensome for them to express any further feelings of romantic vibes. So it's like a weight lifted off of them if they keep it secret, which is interesting because I feel like most people would feel the weight lifted if they express to someone how they feel, but it's the reverse for this person. If they did express how they feel, maybe the fear of rejection is too strong for them. So they feel like just keeping it hidden, keeping it secret is the best way to go about it, just to stay friends or keep things nice and cordial. Next, I have some characteristics about this person, possibly. You guys got Pakistani, so this person could be Pakistani, they could be from Pakistan or have some connection to Pakistan. Maybe they follow Islam or something like that. Or maybe they've traveled to Pakistan. But this person is probably observant, which makes sense, I guess. They could be very observant of you and your social media, what you post. This person could have tan skin. This person could be generous. This person could have darker skin, so tan to darker skin. This person could have small ears. Excuse me. I'm also seeing small ears as maybe they keep to themselves. They're not really too much into other people's business. So maybe they're observant, but not to the point where it's known or obvious that they're actively trying to gain intel on someone. And it could even be that they're observant, but most people would not realize that they're into you or that they keep tabs on you because they're pretty hidden about it. Also, daring. This person could be daring or like a daredevil, which is interesting because they're so adamant about you not knowing uh who they are. So I feel like a daring person would be more okay with that, but maybe this person is just too scared of rejection, like I said earlier, or something like that. This person could be self-made, so maybe the job that they have or the money that they have now is from their own saving up or their own actions. Also got tatted up. So this person could have tattoos. Maybe that's the darker part of their skin because they got maybe they're naturally tan skin, but the places that they're tattooed is darker. And also got beautiful body. So I feel like this person is attractive, honestly. Excuse me. I just keep coughing. Sorry if I keep coughing. I'm recovering from bronchitis. So that's why. But yeah, I feel like this person is very visually attractive, especially because earlier they got the Empress energy and then beautiful body. They just seem very attractive. Yeah. Next, let's look at the little channeled messages I wrote before picking the cards out. So sneaky link. So okay, that goes back to that affair energy possibly. Maybe some of you guys had a situationship or something like that. I also wrote down Raymond. I don't know why Raymond came to my head. Maybe someone's name is Ray, someone's name is Raymond. Maybe that means something to somebody. behind the scenes. Totally makes sense with the secretive energy of them trying to keep things under wraps. Smooth, spicy, F boy, F girl kind of energy. So maybe they look at a lot of people and they're lurking on a lot of people's social media, or maybe they know that um, you deserve something better than just some quick, sneaky link thing. So they're keeping it secretive for that reason. I also wrote blurred lines, so maybe some of you did have an affair and you blurred the lines of your relationship or something like that, or a situationship. I feel like nothing is defined really in a situationship, so that could be why I thought of blurred lines. A good time, not a long time, so more of that energy. I feel like this person is pretty like down for fun and like that's it. They're not really open to a serious relationship right now like that. I also heard Bugs Bunny. I don't know if you guys have some connection to Bugs Bunny, or maybe they play basketball, or maybe they're in a relationship or have a child or something like that. Bugs Bunny was dating Lola, and I think they had like kids, so maybe that's why they're not coming forward. Um, I also wrote down black and white, which is interesting. Maybe this person is black and white. They don't like to color things or mix things up, which is why they're just trying to stay away. The song Hot Hot by, I think her name is Bree Runway, came up. And it talks about how someone thinks she's hot. So there's a lot of like spicy energy here. Um, and also Rake It Up. I forgot who it's by. I know Nicki Minaj is on the song, but I forgot who the other person is. Um, and so in the song, the part that stood out to me was she don't need makeup. So maybe again, because I feel like this person views you as beautiful, with the sun and Taurus and acquisition. So maybe they view you as someone who's very beautiful. You look good with or without makeup. That's just something that came through. Also, came through. So this person is definitely wanting to be on the low. And like I said earlier, I wrote this in pencil, and the other groups are in pen. Like both of the other groups are in pen. So there's like some like this person just really doesn't want you to know. Either they feel like it's insignificant that they lurk, or they're just are scared of rejection, or they just don't want you to know, or maybe they're dating someone. I also chose some charms for each group, and you guys got two charms. So you guys got this little like cassette tape kind of thing, and it says good vibes. So that goes back with that good time, not a long time. And if you think about like music, songs are pretty short. So I feel like this person is just into short like flings, nothing too serious, nothing too long. And you guys also got this little worn paper here, which is about baggage claim. So this person could travel. Maybe they travel to Pakistan, like I said earlier, but also how worn this paper is making me think of like old stuff. Even the tape here is like old school, right? So maybe this person is old school, or maybe you guys have known each other for a long time, and it's like older energy, and that's why this person is not coming forward. But also with like claiming luggage, and like I'm thinking of baggage. Maybe this person has a lot of baggage, which is why they're not coming forward. Or their baggage is like maybe they have kids or something and they don't think you'd be into that, or they think that that's too much, or maybe they're dating someone or married to someone and that wouldn't be acceptable for them to come forward to you, right? Because that would be blurring the lines, that would be cheating, and maybe they're not into stuff like that. So they just lurk from afar, and that's it. But that's what I see for you, pile three. Hopefully, you enjoyed. See you next time. Bye.
Take a deeper look for what you see. Take a deeper look through a tarot reading from Cosmic Peek.